Lost track of time.
Hey.
Oh, shit. 2 minutes late.
You are listening to High Minds, the podcast where we elevate the conversation on culture, sports, politics, and entertainment. Stay tuned for a higher perspective at the intersection of everything.
The double banger.
Hey, do you remember the cross joint from, was it Pineapple Express, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The
that was real.
Rogan.
That was
Yeah.
real. Yeah, he came up
He's
with that.
he's a what connoisseur of rolling. Like he could.
Yeah, he's like a sommelier for wine, for weed.
Yeah, he's Snoop Dogg certified apparently. So.
Hey,
You know.
if you can roll a joint that Snoop Dogg certifies, you probably know what you're doing.
Yeah, whatever that means. So.
Yeah, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I guess. Hey.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't feel like podcasting last week because I tried to cut my thumb off. So
I know. How's the thumb doing? Is it?
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
It's fine. It's like Lindsay's gonna pull the stitches out. Like I think Thursday.
How many?
Five of those motherfuckers.
Now, how did you do it? What did it? What was the actual?
I was sawing the fucking one last plank for the greenhouse, and like when I went to saw it, I must have already just slid out of the the start I had,
Gosh.
and it like nicked, I guess, and just.
So it was the saw.
It was the saw blade, the teeth of the saw blade.
And you were the one though. It wasn't
It wasn't a power
like,
saw. It was a
power
hand
saw.
saw. It was a hand saw.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was a motherfucker. It's like when you know you don't want to look, you're like, yeah, I'm going to the prompt care. It's like you don't want to look. You ever do that to something like fuck, I don't want to look at it. I know it's bad.
Mm-hmm. I cut myself. I had the same kind of thing on. It was glass, and I knew it cut me.
No,
because I felt it like go in, like it was, and it was like I got stung by a bee in my hand, and I knew I just don't want to look. I'm like, oh my god, because I knew it was I didn't want to look. I'm like, I can't look. Yeah. And I looked in the blood because I had my hand covered, and I looked and there wasn't a ton of blood.
Just takes a second.
There was blood. Yeah, there was blood like under my hand.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so it's not like gushing blood. So I'm like, okay, so then I ran like Sarah, we gotta go to the doctor.
Yeah. Did you get stitches?
Yeah, but it was the glass that went in on a window, and it went kind of in and wasn't big, so I only got like I think 2 or 3 stitches.
Yeah.
But it went in like kind of like this. It like went in that way.
Fuck.
The way I know it went deep when I did it because I felt it because my hand got caught on the glass. I pulled away in the glass and went, fuck. I was trying to open a window. I was trying to do old single pane garage door windows. We were just moving in the house and didn't have keys to the garage or anything. So I was like, I'll just break in and it shattered and it went and I pulled away and the window went and I had to pull up.
I can feel it. I can feel that right now. I can feel that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it wasn't wide. It was just the edge of that glass, but I didn't want to look. That's the same thing. I was like, I can't because I know this was bad.
There was when he got done stitching me up, there was so much fucking blood in the room. I was like, holy shit. Like,
yeah, luckily mine didn't bleed. The blood wasn't as bad, I think, with the hand.
Mine was a bleeder.
I mean, I had blood, but it wasn't like.
Yeah, mine was a bleeder.
But yeah, no, I can't with the saw. Like,
yeah, it was bad.
That's my worst fear. I hate that.
Needless to say, have you seen that video where that dude is like pulling out a hook and like a shark. They're like fishing.
I hate those.
The shark gets its pinky and does like this twist, like a gator roll almost.
Yeah.
Off it goes. He goes, God damn it, lost my pinky. And his response is like, God damn it, lost my pinky. It's like, fuck, what do you? It's done. Like, there's nothing you can do. You just, you're just you ain't getting that back.
You don't feel it. I'm sure, like when you did it, like you knew what you did.
Yeah,
but it didn't hit up here really right away.
Not right away.
You kind of went like, oh shit.
But it's more
like,
of shit. It was like less about the pain and more about like the anxiety, like the stitches and the whole thing, and like just like it hurt bad, but it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was hard because like it when I was holding it, but then when I took the bandage off, that's when it like really started to hurt when I got to the prompt care.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I think I learned my lesson. I'm gonna be far more fucking careful.
More attention, it's like the more attention you bring to it, it hurts. Like the pain like seems to intensify. If you're because when in football, like I told you, I smashed my finger between helmets.
Yeah.
And it happened so fast. That I knew my hand was in between because I felt it, but it wasn't anything. And then your adrenaline's going, plays going, and then you're in the huddle and I'm doing this because I feel water. I thought sweat was dripping down my hand.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Blood.
And the tip of my finger, half of it came off. I got it caught in between the helmets and the buckle, and the buckle just and it was blood. I thought it was water. It didn't start hurting. I saw that and I went, oh my gosh. And I had to get off. They called timeout and everything, but it stopped bleeding. Then this is how they fixed it. This is what they did. So they pressure.
I mean, this is the 90s, mind you.
Yes. Yeah. This is 96, 95. They get some, gauze, wrap it in gauze, get that tape, wrap it really tight. Yeah. And then get the inside, the little inside tube of the tape, that little hard. It used to be hard like cardboard.
Yeah.
They put that around my finger and then taped around that and then taped my fingers together. So I had a club. Like, all right, you feel it? All I felt was like boom, boom, boom. My heart was in my hand. That's what it felt like.
Dude, when you took that off, it just ballooned up. Didn't it?
It was just luckily it was all skin. It just took off the whole side chunk of your middle finger. And nail. My nail got ripped off when it happened. But the pain didn't sink in till all of a sudden they started paying attention to it.
Yeah.
I was just on the sideline telling the coach. He was looking. I couldn't look at it. He was looking at it, and when he said, "Oh, we need to," when he looked, and I went, "Oh God, I'm not looking. And then until they started looking at it, then all of a sudden the pain starts hitting. So I'm like, oh shit.
The mind is a powerful thing, man. Like,
and you pop a couple Vicodin at halftime, wrap it back up, and then that's what we did.
Fucking 90s, man. It was the 90s.
That's why all the injuries and shit. That's why I can barely walk now. I'm like, horrible. Yeah, horrible shit. But that's why when you said you cut that, and I'm like, oh, I wonder, because I didn't know how you did it. And then when you do it yourself, I don't know.
I was mad. I was mad about it. I was like, toward the end of it, it's like, just be more fucking careful, man. Like, just slow the fuck down. Like, it's not that hard. Just if I would have slowed down, if I'd have just been, it would have been fine. But I'm just rushing, just finally. It's your own goddamn fault, Matt.
Especially when you do it, it's like, God damn it.
You don't get to blame anyone else.
Yeah. And you're just it hurts, but you're pissed that you just did that.
Fucking idiot.
And then you're embarrassed, like, hold on, now I got to tell people.
And then I'm working, so every 5 seconds, hey, what'd you do to your finger?
Yeah.
Hopped in front of a bullet, come up with something cool rather than I sawed myself. Like,
did you put a tampon on it? Just wrap it.
Just wrap it in a tampon. If that's what Mike would have had, but no, he had some gauze.
But that stuff. So at least it wasn't. It didn't go deep enough to damage anything, did it?
No, I think maybe I hit a couple little nerves there. It's a little numb still.
Maybe you're lucky it wasn't a power saw, because if a power saw, it might be gone.
Dude, it might be gone.
Yeah.
gone.
Like
the sawzall.
See, that right there, if that happened, could you imagine? Oh my god!
Fuck no! If you see your finger sitting there,
and you know it happened because you just then your
Bam!
adrenaline's going like,
God,
what do you do? Do you what's your first move? Do you pick up?
You gotta wrap it.
You just leave it.
You gotta. I think you gotta wrap it. Is going to be your first move, and then hopefully not forget the thumb. Put it on ice if you're thinking clearly.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do because that's just what I saw people do in movies and shit. Because I always throw it on ice. Get some ice. You gotta stop the bleeding though too, so you have to
that's what I'm saying. You gotta wrap it first, and then
stuff it,
and then hopefully you don't forget the thumb on the way out.
Because it'd be wild to live without a thumb.
I'd do any other fingers before thumb. You need thumbs, otherwise you're just like mitten hands.
Yeah, you can't even like.
You gotta just grab them like a seal. You gotta grab shit.
I mean, if you still had one, but what if it was your dominant hand?
Your dominant hand thumb.
Your dominant hand thumb, where it's like where you always would. Now you have to learn everything left-handed or right-handed, whatever you are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would suck.
What would you rather? I got a question. What would you rather lose? Would you rather lose a thumb or sight in one eye?
Sight in one eye or a thumb? Is it non-dominant thumb?
It has to be. No, it has to be your
dominant thumb.
Dominant thumb. Yeah, because I mean, sight's a pretty big deal, but also when you think about it, losing a thumb.
But sight you'll adjust to. You'll still have bad peripheral vision, but your brain will correct eventually to where it's not like you're closing one eye.
It'll just be like you're almost just seeing normal.
Yeah, except your peripheral. Yeah.
No, you're just not going to have as much.
You're not going to have great peripheral vision on that side, but
it's not going to feel like this.
It won't feel like that. Yeah, I don't know how long that takes, but eventually. So I think I might go sight in one eye because of that.
Dang. Okay.
Not blind. I'm not going blind though over thumb.
No. Huh.
Yeah.
I can see that. If
this one guy.
No, if you.
This one guy came by and he asked me what I did with my thumb, and then he pops out his. He's got two nubs. Did it on like some sort of press, and they put his toenail on his thumbnail, and it looked so weird, bro. I was like, I would have just gone with the non-nail. It was like this weird toenail on there. I was like,
my toenail is huge compared to my thumbnail.
This was weird looking. It was like long and curved. I was like, oh,
that would be weird. That would be weird.
I'd go no nail.
Yeah, no nail. No nail.
Yeah, just nubs.
Oh my gosh.
A thumbnail. Like my toenail is big too. I got a big toe.
Yeah, I got a wide, fat, big toe. That thing is like 3/4 of an inch wide. My thumb, like it'd be wrap around my thumb. Yeah, like
you'd have to adjust it. You'd have to adjust it on the sides, I think.
Do they trim it? And they just like, how do they do it? Like plant it? Like
it literally looked like he put like Gorilla Glue and just put it on. Like that's it.
Super glue?
It looked like they did that like 30 years ago. Like this is probably some sort of constructive surgery that was not modern.
They got that good super glue. That old super glue.
Yeah. Shit ain't ever coming out.
Stuff's
I was like, oh. So, and sometimes I can't control my face, like my face expression. I was like, oh, I don't know what face I made, but I was like,
that would make me probably giggle. I'm sorry. I would look at it going, that looks weird a little bit. Like
it did look a little, yeah.
And then as soon as he said, oh, that's my toenail, I would probably lose that. I think I'd just like, oh shit. I would giggle a little bit. I mean,
yeah,
not a hammer, but it was just
funny. It's just a situation. Yeah.
And if I showed someone that, I have to expect a giggle.
Yeah, come on.
If I've, especially if I haven't known you for a while and like I just
met
show
him.
you that.
This is just like a public.
And if you're already showing me your toe thumb, like
leading off with toe thumb,
you want to laugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, because you could have hit it if you want. You just walk around like this all the time.
Yeah, I would.
I'd be hiding my toe thumb. I'd be like
all the time. He just let off with it. Oh, I got a toe thumb.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool, man. I mean, hey, embrace it.
Might as well. I would.
He did it on some sort of packing press. So I'm imagining like one of those.
Oh no! Would that be worse because that's slow?
Smush it. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Just the mush. And having it stuck there, get it up, reverse the mechanism.
Smashed.
The smash.
That I think that would be worse than a saw. Because a saw could be quick.
A smash is just mush.
Smash, like, well, if it's just smashed by something, boom, that happens fast also.
Yeah.
But if it's
smushed and stuck, like a press, yeah.
Like a press, it's gonna press your hands.
I think it was like a box press, like things that mush those boxes together, maybe.
Yeah.
Into cubes.
Finger got caught in there. Oh,
that's what he said.
See, that's worse because that's you're stuck and you're trying to pull out.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Lord of mercy.
The crush is horrible. Oh,
crush. You go for the saw over the crush. Yeah, crush the bones, I guess.
Yeah, that's horrible. I don't want either of them. This is nasty. We got to change the subject.
Yeah.
I'm too hot for this.
Hey, we both made the playoffs. Could you believe that?
Hell yeah. I know. I was pretty. I was like, oh damn! I looked today. I was.
I had to go on a 4-game winning streak to make the playoffs. At 8-7, snuck in as a wild card.
Yeah, I ended up finishing the year strong. I sucked at the beginning. I was horrid.
I was great at the beginning, and then hit a 5-game losing streak.
And then made the playoffs in the fantasy.
But we don't play each other.
Not
first.
Yet. We have to win.
Not yet. We have to win,
or both lose. I think we play each other next. Then I think we'll play like the last.
Do we go like the consolation prize or the third? If we both lose, we get the bronze game.
Because we're at week 16, so we have this week, or was this week 16? What week are we in football?
That's a good question.
Because I know it's like, and this is when it kind of sucks though.
It's gonna be week 16 because everyone's played 14 in a bye, so that's 15. Yeah,
I don't think we do fantasy on the last week. They don't do
because game. People sit.
Yeah. Oh, and you might have teams. That's what sucks though. Imagine if you're on a team that's in the playoffs, everything locked down.
Yeah.
Their starters are only going to play
first quarter, if that.
Third quarter, if they're winning, especially if they're winning the game. It's like, why are you going to
some of them sit the whole week. They just take a bye for the
take the bye, get healthy, especially if they're banged up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, dang, are there going to be any players doing that next week? This week, probably not.
No, not this week
because
too early.
But next week, championship rounds, that could be a problem.
Maybe because there's no team that's like way ahead.
Yeah.
So I think everything's still kind of up for grabs. So that's probably good.
Or what about a team that's out of it?
We'll
like out of the playoffs, like sitting there, star player, the last game or the last couple of games a little bit, putting in rookies.
Yeah, you never know.
Did you see Mahomes,
ACL?
Yeah, did you
see that?
Ooh. Bye, Mahomes.
You know why I root against the Chiefs? It's not because I'm a Chiefs hater. I think I don't. I think it's like it's mainly Chris Collinsworth and how much he like glazes them up. Like they act like he's the best.
He's
horrible. I saw Mahomes do a backwards pass that led to a fumble and a turnover, and Chris Collinsworth was like praising him. I was like, all right, stop. This is annoying.
Look at the athletic ability.
Yeah, no other quarterback would be able to fumble like that. It's like, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
It's like general consensus too. Like people just hate him. Why?
He just kind of sucks. I don't
you
know.
Say why, and then you watch a game and you're like going, okay, I get it.
Okay,
it's just something. Like you don't have to be a football fan.
No.
Like I was watching with Sarah, and she's like, she watches football, but she doesn't pay attention to who's announcing or like, oh, that's Tony Romo or that's the whatever. And we were watching a game. It was this, I think, last week, the week before. And she just looks at me like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, he's horrible.
He's horrible. Yes.
He's just like his voice. It's just the voice. It's like, I don't know. It's a sound he makes, maybe.
Yeah. It's something.
That it just kind of just does something to you. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
it gets into your subconscious. You're like, this guy's just aggravating me.
Hey, and I'm sure he's a nice guy. Blah, blah,
I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's lovely.
But listening to him was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's rough. Did you ever listen to Tom Brady's first game? It was pretty bad, dude.
No, I didn't.
It'd be like dead air for 7 seconds. You could tell the other guy he was with was try to give him a little runway, and then And Tom Brady's supposed to say something, he'd just be like standing there.
Come on.
Come on, Tom.
Waiting for the prompter. What do I say?
Yeah. Would you rather go play by play, or would you rather be color commentary?
I would love like in hockey, how you have Randy Hahn and Drew Remenda.
Yeah.
I want to be Drew Remenda.
The color commentary.
Randy Hahn,
dude,
especially
in
hockey.
He's amazing. Randy Hahn's amazing.
Baseball,
it
doesn't matter.
3.
So slow.
The count is 3 and 2.
The game is so slow. You can have a conversation.
Yeah. And
go, up to bat, number 5. Yeah. And then we went down and had this great burger. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's 305 on the year, and the chicken salad. Try it, and they'll have this conversation as they're just announcing the guy up to that's how slow the game is.
Hockey,
you could hockey, I think is the worst, the hardest.
Yeah.
Just because it'd be names.
Yeah, it'd be like Askarov to Kucherov to Kupchajev to that back to Makhmadulin.
Yeah, to Ovechkin to Malkin to you're just Shevchenko, to Wah, or is it Roy? Where's he from? There's different pronouns. You have to know. Oh,
no one said Patrick Roy.
Patrick Roy.
Patrick Roy.
And then you have other guys that are Wah. Yeah, Patrick Wah. And then
hockey would be the hardest.
And it's so fast.
Football would be. I think football would be okay because it's very staccato. It's very start, stop, start, stop. You have a play, and then the color commentary guy can talk a little bit.
Yeah, you have a time to reset for a second.
Yeah.
Where hockey, it's and they move the game along so fast and quick, so there's not a lot of downtime. So that's why I think a Drew Remenda's I would like that. I'd rather talk about something that's happened in the game or have time to process what happened. Randy Hahn, the guy that's calling it, has to just be, outlet pass to, celebrated and they're just and it's quick, fat, and you're just how, or the radio guys too.
Radio guys are tough.
Dan Rusanowski on San Jose. The radio guys are tough. That's hard. I think that might be harder than play by play because you're trying to talk about it. You have to speak clearly and
but you have to describe the game more.
Yeah, because on TV you could say things and muffle it, but people are watching it, seeing it.
Right.
So if you kind of make a little more radio, you have to be perfect with everything, and you're having to build and draw this this picture in in your head.
Right,
when I'm on the radio, sometimes we'll listen to radio games when we're driving, and I'm kind of picturing in my head as they're playing.
I try to.
In my head, kind of just I don't know. It's just but you kind of, when they're talking about players, you see the player, you know what they look like. You're kind of, the teams that are playing. So you have to build it. If you're just a boring radio person, when you're listening to radio,
Rusanowski's not. He's exciting. He's good.
Yeah, Randy Hahn, always
the Sharks. The announcers are kind of going viral because of that comeback win. That was unbelievable.
Comeback was crazy. Yeah,
dude, I watched it. I watched it 3 times now. The highlights of that.
Oh yeah, I've watched it over and over. It's dude,
it's crazy.
Those are the games they would never win, and they're winning these games. If they're not winning those games, they're at least making it a game at the end.
Yeah, it's all competitive.
Where before the Sharks would just that 5-1 game, they would have lost 6-2. That was a normal. They would have
lost, and it would have been 3 in a row like that. They'll lose 5. If they lose 5-1, they come back and win the next one.
This team, what's crazy is this team. They're kids. They're literally kids. 19. There's 4 19-year-old kids, and then
2 other guys are being brought up from the AHL because Will Smith's out for a little bit.
Yeah, and those guys are going to be 19, 20 years old, and there's 4 20-year-olds. This is a team of kids that are it's fun to watch. Celebrini is.
I watched more hockey this season than I've watched probably combined the last 5.
I'm excited. I think the Sharks finally have the guy. Celebrini is going to be. Celebrini's going to be. When I say guy, I'm talking the face, not of just the Sharks, but the face of the NHL.
He could be the face of the NHL. Yeah.
If he continues to do what he's doing at what? How old? He's 19 years old.
He's 19.
And he's
Dude, his handles with the puck is like crazy. Some of those moves he does, I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that. That one dangle he does on that one, he just pulls it from left to right so quickly and just starts moving laterally. So fucking, it doesn't make sense.
It's a fun team to watch. That Pittsburgh game was that the game like you look back at and go, okay, that was the point where,
let's see, yeah,
you know, where that team
kind of gels.
That was Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, he was out there. He was out there for those goals too.
He was the one that got at the end in overtime that got just dangled, like right through the stick, right through his legs, like the stick. Like, is that like the kind of you're starting to see like the passing of the torch, kind of like, oh shit, here comes the kid. That's, I think, very much people have been saying he's very similar to how Crosby plays. He's like Crosby 2.0.
You know what's crazy about this team too is that other than Toffoli, I'd say, like, the veterans aren't really the reason they're doing well. Like, they've Letty, all those guys.
They're more locker room guys.
It's the kids that are really like carrying the team.
I mean, Greer was smart. He was smart bringing those guys in that are veterans that have played, not because they're gonna, get the points. They're solid guys, a lot of experience. They're like locker room guys. You need those guys around, especially with 19-year-old kids. They need almost like a father figure, really, honestly. They're 19. They're 19 years old. 20 years old. If you had a locker room full of kids, like, could you imagine if they had this success, what it would do to those kids, like their heads? Like, you have to have those guys to like, calm down, little guy. Like, calm down. This is just regular season. Like, just calm down. You haven't done anything. But
playoff hockey would be a whole different thing. Sharks haven't been there in a while.
They'd be out the first round. They'd get swept. They would get swept. They're not ready for the playoffs.
If it's just the kids,
yeah. If it was, that's why they're not ready. They're not ready for playoffs. But that's why, like, Greer was smart with bringing who he did, and guys like Ryan Reeves was a big one. I think that was a big move for them. They needed someone that's gonna protect the kids. Really, that's what he's.
And like you said, though, like, leadership that doesn't show up in any place but the locker room, and we don't really have access to that, right? Like, we don't, and we just have to assume like those guys are going to do the intent. Like Celebrini is going to be good, obviously, or great. He already is, but as far as his development and confidence, you need those older guys there that are there to be like, hey,
Toffoli.
Toffoli
is a big one. He's a big name, and he's even guys that's crazy to say, I think is a big one, and it was pretty big. They come back was Barclay Goodrow.
He's won 2 cups too, right?
He has 2 cups, and it wasn't like he just won the cups, sitting up in the box. Like, he earned those cups. He was huge, and then winning those cups. He was a big part of it. He had a big, I think, overtime winner or something like that. That one time, or anyways, he was a big part of it. So you have a guy like that, and it's recent too. It's not like he won it, in his early days. But to have someone like that, it's a whole different, it's just minds, all these different minds, all these different. It's huge in sports. It is. It's one of those things in sports where having people that it's like it's hard to explain. It's like when you play a team that's really, really well, you kind of play to that level. It like brings you up. It lifts you up. And when you play teams that are not to your level and it, you play to their level. All of a sudden,
you kind of do.
You kind of play down, and it's a weird thing. You see it in sports, and just coach, like I said, coach my kids things. You see it in sports, you see it all the time, and in hockey and sports, pro sports. That's why you'll go, how did my team lose to the worst team and then beat the best team the next week? It's like,
hey, I wouldn't be surprised I hope the Sharks win tonight, but I wouldn't be surprised if Calgary beats them late. If it was like they win 3-0, I'd be like, well, I'd be disappointed, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, okay, well,
this team is fun to watch. They're fun to watch. I haven't been this excited about Sharks hockey, since. What
they need is those lockdown D, though. They need some fucking No, they need a number one defender, like a number one.
Yeah, they got
then they could be scary.
Yeah, they have some. I'm just curious to see what they're gonna do. They have some picks, number one picks.
Yeah,
and I think it's gonna change what I think Greer's gonna do, because I think this team is way farther along than what he was planning. You know what I mean?
That's what I told you. I said if they're ahead of schedule, they'll be they'll be pushing for an 8th place playoff plot, and that's what they're in right now. It's still early, but they'll be pushing for it. And so
and also you got to, it's like, okay, hold on, Celebrini's playing like he's playing amazing. Okay, what's going to happen next year? Is this just, you know what I mean? Is this just his fluke year? What if all of a sudden you're like, oh, let's accelerate all this, and it's like he's a flop next year or something happens? I don't know. It's just not.
Yeah, I think it would have to take an injury. It would take an injury. I think there's some guys you look at, you're like, this guy's fucking good.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys. He's the guy.
Like, this guy's fucking good.
You even have other coaches are saying like, no, this kid's.
Yeah,
like it's a worry. Like when Connor McDavid, comes to town, like he's gonna be that player. The people are gonna be like, oh fuck, like I hope he doesn't get hot tonight, like because it's like he's that guy. He's gonna be that guy.
Yeah,
and Sharks have never had that guy. They've had the guy that's good, but they've never had the guy, like the guy.
Yeah, I think Joe Thornton was probably their best player. Patrick is probably like the most beloved, but
he wasn't.
Joe was a very niche player. Like he didn't do everything great. He was good at a lot of things, but like he couldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna be this goal scorer. We need a goal, and I'm gonna go score it. He wasn't really that guy. Marleau was never that guy either, in terms of like, I mean, he was for the Sharks, but not like. I would put Marleau at his peak at like maybe the 10th best player in the league or 15th best player in the league at his peak. But like Celebrini,
he was a top 10
could be like number 1 or 2 when like in a couple of years you can be like, this is the guy across the NHL. This is the guy.
He's probably right now as we speak a top 5
right now. Yeah, his ceiling is massively higher than any Shark ceiling has been.
And is that a thing too? Is like, is he setting the bar so high already? Or is this just like, no, this is going to be what you're going to get every year? And I can see him being that player.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big boy. I was surprised. I was watching him. He's gone after a few players too. He's not afraid to go after these guys, like these old dudes.
Is he? Yeah. How big is he?
I don't know. He looks like
6 foot, 190. So
yeah, and 19 years old, 6 foot 190.
He could put on 10, 15 more pounds when he gets.
Dude, my freshman year, I wrestled 189s.
That's crazy.
My freshman year, I was
crazy.
16. So when I was 16, I was 190. That's the last time. But 190 pounds, 6 foot, 19 years old. So by the time he's 23, 24,
I'd say
the testosterone's really, he'll be about 220, 215, I think, would be a good, because it's going to be, that'd be a good solid, like, because it's going to be, some muscle, a little bit of bulk. He can, at 6 foot, and he looks like a pretty, maybe about 215. I think if it's about 215, 215, 220, I think would be, if he's 190. At 19.
I don't know. It's a different game though, too. It's a much more finesse game. So
it is, and that's why I think. But I think he can have that little bit of bulk and still have what he has. I don't know. Maybe he'll keep it lean. 200.
Lean. Professor Crosby's 5'11", 200, and he kind of reminds me of that Crosby type player where Crosby could literally do everything. Like he can be the dangler, he could be the distributor, he can go score goals. He also plays defense, and Celebrini plays defense. He's not like a one-way player. This motherfucker does everything.
Crosby's probably the best player I've seen play. I've seen Connor McDavid. I've seen all the, the top players play, like live. Well, I went to the, All-Star game. You get to see kind of how they play in the game, but also when you're there, they're able to do what they normally can't do. in a normal game sometimes. You know what I mean? Because they have a little more. They know they're not going to take a check into the wall. They're not.
Oh, sure.
So you get to see like the talent, you know, and they kind of show it off a little more. You get to see things. You're like, oh damn.
These guys are different. What's crazy about Crosby? He still puts up 90 points a year, and he's 38.
Yeah. But when they're playing that game, the game's happening. They're playing. When you're there, they're playing. You can see they're competitive. It's competitive. They don't want to lose. When they're out there with friends, they don't want to fucking lose to them.
No.
So even that, I was watching Crosby play, and just what he does away from it, like he's just a different player. It's like it's almost like these guys, almost guys like Messi, like that. Like, are you guys like seeing the future like by just a few split seconds before us? Like it's like they see something that's going to happen, and it's just that's how.
Yeah, Messi's. I mean, Messi's also autistic, but it's a superpower, honestly. And he's not like Messi's not creative. Messi just does, like you said, he does everything perfectly, and a second before it's supposed to happen.
That's what I'm saying. Is he like seeing to the future just it's like a hair like
and it's not terribly like creative. He's or like it's not like super athletic. It's not like Ronaldo. It's not like Neymar or Mbappe. He doesn't have the speed of Mbappe. Like Messi, like he's just like, I'm going to do this, and you know I'm going to do this, and you are not going to be able to stop me. That's what's wild. It's like we all know what I'm about to do, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's fucking crazy.
He's that dick that tells you the play. You know?
Yes, and then does it.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then literally does it, and you can't do anything.
You can't stop it. You fucking Yeah, whereas like Ronaldo might jump over you with that, you know, that header, right? Like he just like literally could jump through the ceiling. It's like, well, I can't physically stop that. Messi does it like almost with like, I'm going to do this as perfectly as you can play soccer, and that's how I'm going to beat you. Oh. Yeah, Celebrini got that though. He's got that like where the puck doesn't. It's like when Messi dribbles, the ball doesn't get very far from his feet, and he moves at the speed. With like Macklin, it's like the puck is literally glued to his stick at times, it seems.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy.
He's the player, just like Connor McDavid. Whenever Connor McDavid gets the puck, you watch. Up. You're just like going, oh, here we go. Like at any time they touch the puck, you're like going, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of player they are. They're that player. They get the puck, they get the ball. You're just like, oh shit, like something's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason you're like that, because it usually does something. You're just like going, holy shit, how they do that? Even if it's a pass or it's like you're like, damn. But and how fast the puck comes off his stick and his shot. I'm like going, damn, he's 19 years old. That's what I'm saying. Once he starts building up even more muscle, getting like bulking up just a little bit.
Yeah, he does it. He does everything really good.
Yeah, and it's fun to watch. And I think that's why I said he's going to be, it's going to be, I don't know, Bernard. Maybe it's going to be kind of like it's going to be, like a Crosby Ovechkin kind of thing. Is it going to be, Celebrini, Bernard, like kind of a thing, for years, because he's still young. I know he just got hurt, but and then you have Will Smith, who just got hurt, but
he's really good too.
Really good. There's so many good players right now. It's crazy. I'm just trying to learn their names because it's all new.
Yeah, I don't know hardly any of the players. Like I'm like you. I'm just really getting back into it.
And well, Graf, who's up there now, who's doing really well. Also, I got to watch him play last year because he was San Jose Barracuda. So I got to watch him, the Silver Knights, when they come play here. So I got to see him quite a few times. And dude,
he's young too, isn't he?
For 2 seasons. Yeah. I got to see him. He was in there, and he just came up this year. He came up a lot last year. Every now and then, he'd come up for a game or two, and then down. And I think now he's up
pretty much regularly. Yeah,
I think he's regular now. Like he's on the roster. Yeah. So, and he's really good.
It's really exciting. So, we got 15 minutes. The puck drops.
But it's exciting time to be a Sharks fan again. It's like I miss those days. I do. I missed it back when the
Back when you had hope, when you had a little bit of hope, we're gonna get
hope, and it was fun. Thornton, Chichu, that era, that like all those players, like it was just fun.
That Chichu season was fun. 56 goals or whatever it was, 58.
Yeah, just something outrageous. Yeah, Thornton with crazy just passing. Just the assist man. Like
I thought for sure once they got Thornton in that trade from Boston, I was like, we're gonna win a cup. We're gonna win a cup.
It was close. It was like right there.
I know.
That one hurt.
When they actually made the finals.
Yeah, when they made it, and that hurt. That was like, you were there. You were in the show.
Yeah,
and you just couldn't get it done. Like, and you should have. You should have too. That was your wow.
That was it.
But I'm hoping this team. I'm hoping this team kind of,
go on a run.
Goes on a run, and at least come on one. I want one. At least one. That's like out of every sport. If I only had one championship left out of all my teams,
by far, it's
just
not even a question.
Cup. Yeah, I don't care. No soup. I don't give a shit about worlds. I don't care.
Fuck it.
Give me the Stanley Cup. That's
and the parade, the whole night.
Yeah, I just want just one. Come on, at least one. I want more. Keep them coming, but come on, one. But
come on, Macklin, you beautiful son of a bitch.
I know. And I'm gonna see what they're gonna do next year. Next year's crazy. They have 2 first-round picks. They have like a 6th and like a 12th or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That's crazy. And so I don't know. This team could be so stacked if they do it right for years.
Yep.
They have a chance to go on a good. Damn, could you say? They continue to go. This could be a dynasty team if they do it right.
If they do it right, they could be good for 10 years. Right?
Yeah. If they do it right, they could be good for a long period of time.
Yeah.
10 years seasons from now. 10 years from now, Celebrini's only 29 years old.
It's going to be 29 years old. Yeah.
He's still
he'll be in the league at that point, 12 years.
Yeah. He's like, are you kidding me? So that's what I'm saying. If they do this right, it could be they could have a long run. I'm not saying a long run of being a really good team.
Yeah.
And from what I've seen, I trust Mike Grier. I think a lot of people at the beginning didn't, and what he was doing, they were kind of pissed off.
I was really rooting for him because I liked him as a player.
Yeah, I had a Michael Grier T-shirt.
Oh, did you?
The player tees? Yeah, I had
the player tees.
Oh yeah. I had a player tee.
He was on the same line with Ricci at some point, I think.
Yeah.
Craig Rivet, I remember him.
I had a Craig Rivet one too. But I had an old Grier, and I've always liked him.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, people were hating big time. Like this, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's like, now everyone's like, oh, he's a genius.
He's a genius.
Sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he sought out to do this is his plan and what he did and implemented it. And then, damn, he has some good people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Having the picks, you got Celebrini out, but still, you have to build a whole from the AHL up. That team's been really good. They have so much young talent, good talent. Just building it, getting rid. Trading Hurdle was huge, and a lot of people hated that.
Grier came in. When did Grier?
What has it been? 2-3 years now. This is his 3rd season, isn't it?
Yeah, general man 22 to present. So 22, 23, 24. This is his 4th year.
4th season. So,
he took over right at the end of the Burns contract, the Carlson contract. They were fucked either way.
Yeah, and that's when they got rid of Hurdle, which there was no reason for them to keep Hurdle. I love Hurdle. I love that guy. I get to see him in Vegas now, which is cool. So, but there was no reason for them to keep him.
You weren't going to win by the time he was.
No, it's like no need to keep Hurdle. Might as well get rid of him and get picks. What they did, and they ended up getting Askarov. I think pretty much exactly what they got for Hurdle is what they got their their number one goalie.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if it's paying off. And he's playing well. He's young. He's only like 20.
He's very young.
2 or 23 maybe. Askarov.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's 23.
Yeah, 23. So he's young. This is his first real full season. So I think a goalie is someone you can't just throw out there in hockey at right out of being drafted.
No.
That would you have to like work the goalies in a few seasons. I'll see when I was just here at Silver Knights games, we would get we had the Edmonton goalie that got sent back down because he was playing shitty, and so they sent him down. This guy was making like 3 point something a year or 3.8 or whatever, making a lot of money. It wasn't like he was just some. And I was sitting on the bench. Our seats are right behind the bench. I'm like looking. I'm going, wait a minute. And then Drew's looking at his phone. He's like, holy shit. He got sent back down to the minors. And he was in Vegas that night playing in Vegas in a minor league stadium. Starting NHL goaltender. Played that night. Ended up winning. But he won it was like 6-4. I'm like, dude. And he didn't look great.
No.
Out there. It wasn't like, oh, that's an NHL goalie. No, he looked like just a hockey. That's what I'm saying. The level of plays and stuff, like even the NHL goal, like going back to the minor, it's like that position, I think out of all of them is someone you just can't throw a rookie into the league in. That it's like throwing a rookie.
It's like a quarterback. It's going to take a rare find that really does well.
That can do it.
It's still pretty rare for like a rookie. Like you'd have to be on a really good team already.
Yeah. But it'd be like, I mean, it's just the level of play. Look at in football, soccer, like in Premier League, it'd be like throwing a guy like a guy that's just coming up, or they don't really have do they have rookies there? They don't really have rookies. You have to come up.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's
not
different.
Like
because they play like you could be in the second division and you could still play first division teams in tournaments, and so like they don't really use the term rookie.
It's not like they don't have drafts and stuff. That's the only thing. It's hard. But
no.
But it'd be like imagine putting an MLS guy in a net in Premier League, like like that. Like
I think shit. Yeah, I think they would really struggle with the like the physicality, and
it's just different game. But and I think that's like with hockey goalies. It's like you can't a rookie just in net is just too much, because a goalie's like you got physical, you got mental. There's so much to it. There's a lot with the goalie. The physicality.
You have to literally not. You have to not give a shit that you just give up a goal, because if you do, then you're going to give up like 2 or 3 more, in the next 5 shots. Like you literally have to forget what just happened.
And you have imagine being a 19-year-old kid in front of net, with 2, 37, 34-year-old grown fucking Russians, 6 foot, just literally trying to kill each other with their sticks in front of you, and you're trying to track a puck, and you have another guy coming over here hitting you.
Hockey goalie has to. I don't know. People say that hitting a baseball is the hardest thing in sports. I think playing as an NHL goalie, I think. Do you understand the chaos that would be in front of you? Do you understand? While you're on skates,
I think 100% that is the toughest position. Quarterback, mentally, physically, I could see also.
Yeah.
But even I'd rather be a quarterback than a hockey goalie.
Hockey goalies. Oof.
You're on blades. And you have, like I said, 2 big ass fucking Russians, or Slovenian, or just these monsters.
And guys who shoot the puck 95 miles an hour.
Yeah. And 2 guys fighting in front of you. And then you're getting whacked with sticks on that. There's just so much going on. You have to ignore all that.
Mm-hmm.
And just follow the puck everywhere. And
the focus you have to have. Imagine a 5-on-3. You're
Oh, yeah.
And someone's about to just tee off,
Yeah, and it's and then there's guys shooting the puck at 90 miles an hour, and then deflects off
deflects
someone
sticks,
stick, and
skates.
It's crazy. I can't believe just the mental part of it. Mentally is exhausting. I sat behind a goalie. I sat behind. I sat Sarah's very first hockey game. Very first game I ever took her to was the Dallas Stars in San Jose. We sat front row behind the net. It was awesome. In net, Marty Turco. Remember old Marty Turco? Fucking Turco.
Yeah.
It was so crazy to watch. It's so fast. It's like he's making saves. You're trying to watch because I'm literally having the same view as him. Like I'm sitting there, like I'm like, this is wild. Then you're like, going, fuck these guys. This is crazy. This is fucking wild. Hockey goaltender. It's wild. It's so, like I said, there's so much going on, and these guys are huge. It's not like little dude. Like these guys are monsters, and like I don't know. It's after seeing that, I'm like, yeah, 100%. Hockey goalies would be the hardest position.
I don't think you realize how fast the game is until you're there live. You see it on TV, but you see them skating live. You're like, holy shit! I played hockey as an adult, and this looks different. Like, these guys are fucking crazy.
And how fast and what it sounds like when you're sitting right on the boards and you can hear, like you can feel it and hear it. Like when they're skating, hitting the ground, you can feel like the thump when they're and when they hit, you're just like, fuck. And you can hear them when they're coming at you on the icing. You're like, oh, they're fucking hauling ass. You're like, well, holy shit! Like, and they do that stop. You're like, fuck. Or they hit the boards. Dude, hockey's just another sport. It's another sport that I don't think you have to go live to see. You have to watch it live. You have to be there because it's an atmosphere. That's what I said out here. That's something you have to do. You have to come out here to a Knights
we'll have
game.
To go to a Knights game. Yeah.
Yeah, because
preferably the Sharks. That'd be great.
Yeah. A Knights game would be. It's fun because, like I said, Vegas does Vegas shit. So it's Vegas does Vegas.
It's
shit.
very Vegas-y. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like big. Everything they have to go big on everything. So. It's fun. It's fun. It's really fun. Like it's a blast. The way they have it set up out there and stuff. The outdoors, the bar areas, all the food areas, the stages. They have bands. Big games during like playoffs. They'll have like Weezer playing before the game as you're walking in the stadium. It's wild.
That's funny. Yeah, that's Vegas though.
Yeah, bars. Trailers, Jameson trailers everywhere. Like Hello Kitty bars and like just all outside the stadium area and stuff and. It's Vegas. You can drink everywhere on the streets, and so
yeah, cool, man.
Everyone's partying, and then they do a band in the middle. It's fun.
Speaking of hockey, we got the puck drop. We were going to talk about why we care about things like the Stranger Things, but we didn't get to that, and we'll maybe do that next week. Since we got the finale coming up soon, or not the finale yet, part 2, and then the finale. I'm really stressed. I'm really stressed out about it.
Yeah, I can't. The more and more because there's so many theories, which we'll talk next week about all these theories and stuff. But yeah, the more and more I hear them, I'm just like, damn. I think some good gnarly shit about to go down. So, but yeah, we'll do.
It's gonna be a sad Christmas.
I know. Yeah, why are they gonna do that on Christmas? Yeah, why are they gonna do that on Christmas?
I don't know. It's fucked up.
They should have did that to us on Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Everyone's all fat and happy anyways on food. It's like rather be sad on Thanksgiving.
They didn't give us anything heartbreaking on. They gave us actually something pretty badass at the end of So
Christmas is gonna be shit.
It's gonna be shit. Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you next week then. And let's get the fuck out of here. What am I doing here? What am I looking for?
I
don't know.
Later.